morning, Your Excellency, Right Honorable Prime Minister of the Government of Rwanda, Your Excellency, Prime Minister, the former Prime Minister of Ethiopia, the Chair of the AGRA Board, and Chair of the AGRF partners, Honorable Ministers here present, Honorable leaders of the industries in the agriculture sector and beyond in food systems, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the AGRF 2022 here again in Kigali. We are extremely happy to host you today, and we are extremely happy to see the excitement that you have brought back to Kigali. It seems like we are all anxiously waiting to meet each other. I just want to remind you one thing. Someone yesterday said that it looks like the food system followed me to Kigali. No, I just want to tell you that actually the food system borrowed from the AGRF. The AGRF was always this big. So just to help you understand that we are extremely proud of this forum, and we are proud of many of you that have come to join us in Kigali from the Food System Summit and continue to be part of this journey. My job here today is really just to give you a few highlights. Today, we started off with the presentation of the food crisis, recognizing fully well that we are actually sitting in the midst of a food crisis that we shouldn't be sitting in the midst of. So the conversation here, I hope, did highlight that. We then have the opportunity in the Food System Summit that many of you participated in, many of our countries participated in. That's going to be the remaining part of today's theme, whether it is the ASR that is being launched, or whether it is the afternoon where countries will step forward and present the first pathways that are the first strategies and investment opportunities that are coming from the Food System Summit. By the way, it's just 1 year since we had, it's September, 1 year after the Food System Summit. So we are happy that, again, here in Kigali, we can talk about celebrating the first strategies and investment plans coming out of the food systems. Tomorrow we'll talk about climate change and the journey to COP27, because that's what this is about too. We are in the midst of a climate crisis and we have to address that. But also tomorrow we'll talk about nutrition, because that's the other crisis we have as well, with obesity levels increasing, with so much lack of inclusion, so many people having fallen out of the ability to feed themselves, starting with COVID-19 and all these crises. The next day is one of the biggest opportunities, talking about trade and the opportunities we can have around trade, but also we have the Council of the Wise, where our wise former heads of state and other people, the former heads of leaders of industry also have an opportunity to meet and have a conversation around how we can move things forward. Friday we'll have the closing ceremony, and really the closing ceremony is going to be about what did we agree on this whole week, because this week comes at a very crucial time, a crisis, a food crisis, that is moving on to UNGA, the UN, where people are going to be having these conversations and what we do. We want to make sure that Africa does have a view before we go to UNGA. Going on to COP27, where we are talking about resilience and adaptation. What's going to be our view going forward? So as we come together with this energy here in this room, as you come together to meet again, as you come together to have an opportunity to have conversations, let's keep those things at the back of our mind, that this is an opportunity for Africa to start charting a path forward across all these crises, but also how we come to work together across all these crises. So thank you for being here today. Welcome to Rwanda. Rwanda is my home, as well as you would know. But so I'm really I'm very happy and excited to be welcoming here today. So we'll see you during the week, and thank you, Honorable Prime Minister, for honoring our invitation and being part of us today. Thank you again.